Welcome to Beginner HIIT 3.5. So we're going to, as usual, introduce today's exercises that are going to comprise the HIIT 3 workout. So what you're going to need today is your choice of either a higher chair or a lower bench. The idea is that the higher the object, the more challenging it is. Either object needs to be nice and stable, and that's for the first and second exercise. First exercise is going to be a lateral step up today. So you're going to place yourself beside the bench. You're going to do a step up to the side, knee drive, and step back down. Still, we're aiming for a good glute and hamstring extension at the top. Just changes up the movement a little bit because we're moving laterally. So you're going to do that on each side. If you were doing it on the lower bench, same thing, just a little bit easier because we are moving from a lower object. Second exercise is going to be a tricep dip. We're going to be doing 25 of these. If you need a little break in between, you can, because it is a beginner workout. The lower the object this time, the more challenging it is. So you can do it on either object. Again, make sure it's nice and stable, and that's going to be the movement. Very important here, don't let the elbows flare up, but try to pinch them together. Squeezing your elbows together, you're going to get more tricep activation. Third exercise, once again, you'll need your bench or chair, and you're going to need your pull-up station. So, and then the third exercise you're going to be doing is assisted chin-ups today. So last week we did assisted pull-ups. The main difference is hand position. So a chin-up, hands are facing you. And last time we did 2 sets of 8. We're going to do the same thing, 2 sets of 8 of an assisted chin-up. Trying to make as much of the movement coming from your upper body as possible. So the 8 comes from 8 with the left leg and 8 with the right leg assisting. If you do not have a pull-up station, your posture option today is going to be your wall sit. We're going to do I's, Y's, and T's. So what that is, you're doing your wall sit, set your shoulders down and back. First do I, so that's hands nice and close. You're going to do 3 repetitions, lift up and try to press your hands into the wall. 3 Y's, press, trying to keep those shoulders down, belly button pulled in, low back press to the wall, and 3 T's, 2 and 3. And then you've got your burpee variation between that, which you're doing 10 of. And you're doing that sequence through until I'm done my pull-ups. So that's going to be the workout for today. We're going to aim to do that as quickly as we can with good form. We'll time it. And okay, so let's get started into our warm-up. Move your chairs out of the way, but get them relatively close by. And just a reminder that once we've done the warm-up and our first circuit of exercises, we're going to go back to last week's HIIT 3.4 to see if we can beat our 4 minutes and 11 seconds that we did to complete last HIIT 3.4 exercises. Okay, just a nice, easy step out, out, in, just doing a little bit of a warm-up here. Let's go right foot lead, out, out, in, out, out, in. If you feel like you want to take it a little bit quicker, or even quicker than this, please go ahead and do so. Be mindful that the knees are not collapsing. Let's go 2 more here, and 1 more. Take a little break. Now start with the left foot, out, out, in. Left foot, out, out, in. So as usual, we're just going to be doing a quick little bit of a warm-up here before we get started. If you find that you need more of a warm-up than what I'm doing with you, please go back and do one of the active warm-ups that I've got posted on my website. Okay, and a little bit quicker if you can, out, out, in. Important to get the body a little bit warm before we start doing our dynamic stretches. 2 more, and last one. And just go into an easy back lunge. I want you to bring the knee right down, lift up, 3 times, 2, and again, 3. Bring the back leg in, stand up, and reach back with the other side. Back lunge, lift up, 1, 2, 3. Bring your hands in, help yourself stand up, and let's go into a little bit of a dynamic hamstring stretch or dynamic airplane. What you should feel is a comfortable pull in the support leg here. If you need to take it a little bit slower than me, that's fine. If you need to position yourself closer to a wall, so you can put your hands up against the wall, you can do that as well. Good job. 2 and 1. Let's do a few squats just to continue warming up through the body. Make sure just good mechanics that we'll be applying throughout the workout is to always think the knee is tracking in line with the second or third toe. You're not letting your knee drive in front of that foot. 4 more here. Going as low as you feel comfortable. 2. Last one. Good. Position yourself by a wall. Hands up against the wall. Doing a little bit of a glute stretch. Run, run, run. Step and glute stretch. A little bit of a run, just so you end up on the opposite side. Glute stretch. Run, run, run. Glute stretch. I'm pushing my hip back here as I'm crossing my leg over the opposite knee. So I'm getting a nice stretch in through my glute. 1 more here. And relax. Okay, and let's take it down into a bit of a push-up position. Push your bum back onto your heels. Walk your fingertips forward. Hands come over to the side. And over to the other side. Push into a push-up position. Walk your feet up. Drive your heels back. A little bit of what I call a stairmaster. So from the side, what you're doing is you're just pushing one heel into the ground at a time. 3, 2, 1. Back down, toes tuck under. Hands reach to the side. And then to the other side 1 more time. Come up onto your knees. Few arm circles backwards. 2, 3. Clasp your hands behind your back. A little bit of a shoulder blade squeeze. Hands lift behind your back if you can, if you have the flexibility to. And 1 more. And 1 more time, just a little bit more of a warm up through that lunge position. So if you can get into a lunge position here, drop the knee down, hands come up. Fingertips go down, reach the back leg up, just increasing that stretch through the hip flexor, just a little bit. Up, down, reach back up. Let's go 2 more of these. Up, down, reach. Last one. Up, down, reach. Plant the right hand on the ground. Spiral the left hand up, getting a nice spine twist. Try to keep this left knee relatively hugged in towards the body. Don't let it wing way out. Last one here. Shift your hips back. Keep your chest by that thigh. 3 times, getting a little bit deeper hamstring stretch. Unless you found, in case you found the balancing one, you were working so hard on the balance that you didn't really get much of a stretch. Place the hands on the inside. Switch legs. First into that little bit of a stretch, hip flexor stretch. So lift up the back knee off the ground, get an increased hip flexor stretch. Back knee goes down, lift again. Back knee up, down, lift. Back knee up, down, lift. 2 more of those. Back knee up, down, lift. Last one. Almost ready to start the workout. Lift, plant the left hand, then spiral 5 times. 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Keep the chest close to the thigh. Shift your hips back, toes pull up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Come back forward and again shift. Hold 3, 2, 1. Last one right here. And again. Hold 3, 2, 1. Hands come on the inside. Swing the leg back. Okay, so grab a drink if you need it. Get your stopwatch ready. You're going to time this one. Get your chair ready, so or your lower bench. Again, must emphasize, use the appropriate height for what you're going to do. We're going to do today, since we're advancing, just a little bit, 25 to the side. 25 side step-ups. Stopwatch is ready. On your mark, get set, and go. So don't forget about the knee tracking, making sure that even though I'm stepping up to the side, I'm not letting that knee collapse in. I'm doing a full extension all the way up. If you can get opposing arms going, fantastic. If not, don't worry about it. Just find somewhere where you're feeling good and balanced. Good, nice and tall. Perfect. 12, 13, going for 25, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How's that leg doing? Are you okay? 20, 21. Keep it going. 22, 23, 24, and 25. Quick little breather. Switch your chair over to the other side if need be. And 25 over to the other side. Gotta watch the ceiling here. 2, 3, 4. If it seems really daunting, think of it as 5 sets of 5. 1, 2, 3. Full extension up. 4, 5. Only 3 sets of 5 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 to go. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 5. Okay. Moving on to our dips. Grab your bench or your chair. You can do this on the chair as well. Hands either tucked to the side or facing forward. Again, make sure it's nice and stable. Lift that chest, lift the hips, and dipping down and up. Trying to squeeze the elbows in. 4, 5 sets of 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, full extension. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 5. And our pull-ups now, chin-ups. So that's palms facing. Let's go left foot lead first. So hands facing you. Try to use your arms as much as possible. 1, especially on the way down. I find it's easiest to experiment with whether or not you can take all of your body weight onto that foot. 3 to go on this side. 1, 2. Of course, there's the posture option here, which is the I's, Y's, T's, and then burpees. Switch sides if you're doing the pull-ups with me. 2, 3, 4. Try to set the shoulders at the top. 5, 3 to go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3:59. So grab a quick drink. Now what your goal is to repeat that sequence somewhere between another 1 to 3 times. You're going to come back and we're going to see if we can beat last week's time for last week's exercise for 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Grab a drink. We'll see you back here when you've done however many series of this week's exercise you're going to do. And I'll meet you back for our final series of our HIIT 3.4. Talk to you soon. Okay, so we're back, and now we're going to complete the workout by doing our, as quickly as we can with good form, last week's HIIT 3.4 exercises. So just a quick reminder, that's a forward step up. So we've got 20 forward step ups each leg. We've got that interesting little close grip single leg push up. So that's off of one knee, and you're doing 6 repetitions of a close grip push up. Then you pop up onto your toe and do a little quick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to the opposite knee and do another 6 push-ups. We're going to repeat that sequence. So 6 close grip push-ups, and then a little knee drive 6 times. And then we've got our pull-ups, our assisted pull-ups. So just like we just did, but now hands are facing forward. Okay, 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Let's see if we can beat it. 3, 2, 1, and go. So 20. Again, apply the same logic. If you find 20 a little daunting, your legs are tired, it's just 4 sets of 5. There we go. There's 5 down. 1. Full extension at the top. Be aware of your knee tracking. Good job. 10. There's 15. 5 to go. 1. Full extension at the top. Squeezing through that glute. Switching to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heart rate's getting up there. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 5. Full foot on that bench. Full extension. Last 2. Woo. Okay, into our close grip push-ups. So let's start. Left knee is down. Kind of dive bombing forward. 3. Pop up onto your toe. Knee drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right knee goes down. And 6. Just make sure you have to do maybe a little bit of a knee adjustment every time to get the body in position. Feel free to do that. Hop onto your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left knee goes down. 1. Little pop back of the knee to get into adjustment. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Nice close grip position. Halfway. Pop up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right knee goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triceps are burning. Pop up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left knee goes down. Woo, shake them out if you need to. 1, 2, 3. Almost done. 4, 5, 6. Pop up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost done. Just our pull-ups to go. Keep going if we're going to beat that time. 8 aside. 1, 2, 3. Working as much as you can from the arms. 2 to go. Set the shoulders at the top. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Did we beat it? Whoa, 3:58. Just barely. Great job. Go grab a drink of water and we'll come back for our cool down. Excellent work. So let's just take it into a nice easy chest stretch. Hand at 90 degrees up against the wall. If you feel any sort of pinching in through your shoulder, just try taking the hand down with a straight arm position. Whatever feels most comfortable for you and allows you to get a nice stretch through the chest and the shoulder. And holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Of course, like I say in all my videos, I'd really prefer that you hold these stretches a little bit longer than I'm showing. I do have a series of both upper body and lower body stretch videos for beginner that you can do, and I hold it for the complete 30 seconds to a minute, even a minute and a half for some of the movements. So that's always ideal. Again, with this particular stretch here, if you prefer, you can do a lower arm chest stretch. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And let's take it down to the ground. And you're going to go into a little bit of a lunge stretch. So your choice, back toe under or shoelaces down. Actually, let's go shoelaces down today. So shoelaces are down. What I want you to do is to actively push that back shoelace into the ground until you're almost lifting that back knee off. And what that should do is that should give you really nice stretch in that back hip flexor. Holding for 5, 4, actively pushing that shoelace. 3, 2, 1. Keep your chest in contact with that front thigh. Hop that back knee back a couple of inches and shift your hips back. If you can, straighten the leg all the way. If not, that's fine. Keep this leg a little bit soft. You should get a really nice pull in through that front hamstring. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the hands on the inside. We're going to switch legs. Right leg comes forward. Shoelaces are down. Position yourself so your hips are forward, so you're getting a nice pull in through that back hip flexor. Shoelaces pushed into the ground. Belly button pulled up. Almost pushing the shoelace hard enough into the ground so the back knee almost comes off the ground. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your chest in contact with that top thigh here. Hop back knee back a couple of inches. Reach your hips back. Getting a nice hamstring stretch, really deep hamstring stretch here. And holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe a little bit longer. 5, 4, 3, 2. Place the hands on the inside. If it's comfortable, just sit back on your heels. If not, you can do this from a kneeling position if that feels uncomfortable for your knees. Or you can slide a pillow underneath your knees and just go into a neck stretch. So sitting up nice and tall, left ear to left shoulder, hands, fingertips down towards the ground, getting a really, really nice pull in through that neck. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly drop the head over to the other side. Do a little bit of a forward roll there. Right ear to right shoulder, long, long neck. Fingertips are reaching actively to the ground. And let's just try, if it feels comfortable, a couple of neck rolls back and forth. And last one here. Reach your hands forward. Wiggle your fingertips forward. So I've got my bum touching my heels here. And I let my head drop. Option here as well is to open up the knees. So that actually feels really comfortable. If you open up the knees, let the forehead drop right onto the ground. Then walk your fingertips forward, getting a nice stretch underneath the lats. Here you can also think about gathering the elbows together is going to increase the stretch in the lats. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to pull the elbows together. Nice stretch. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands over to one side. Nice stretch down the right side of the body. 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side. 3, 2, 1. And position yourself up against the wall. If you are worried about marking your wall, please feel free to take the time to take your shoes off. One foot goes right up against the wall. Shimmy your bum close to the wall. Cross leg. And you're getting a nice stretch in through the glute. Again, if you don't feel the stretch, shimmy your bum closer to the wall. If it's too much of a stretch, or if you find that your bum is not in contact with the ground, you need to move further away from that wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, lift up, ankle crosses over. Nice stretch in through that glute. Hands out to the sides, so you're getting maybe a mild, very passive stretch through the chest. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back up. Right up against the wall. Just gotta make sure I'm still in camera here. And bring your back right up against the wall. Slide your knees in. And just a nice little Buddha stretch, getting a stretch in through the groin. If you feel you can tolerate a little bit more stretch, you can actively push your hands down. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks so much for joining me. I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel, Web Perform Institute, and check out my other videos.